In this video, we're going to be learning how to graph quadratic equations that are written in vertex form. So when you graph these, you look for your vertex, your hk in the equation. Remember, h, you change it, k, you keep it. And then you're going to put that as your first point on your graph. From there, we're going to use something called the 1, 3, 5 pattern to plot additional points. So you look at your a value. If it's positive, you're going to go up. Negative, you go down by however many units that number is for a. Then by 1, 3, 5 pattern, I mean after you go up, let's say a is 1 unit. Next time, you're going to go up 3 times 1 or 3 units. Next time, you'll go up 5 times 1 or 5 units. So it's just a pattern. Because it's quadratic, it's not linear where it's going up the same amount each time. That value is getting a little bigger each time. So here, let's look at our first example. We're going to start by identifying my vertex. So I need to look at my h and my k. Remember, change it, keep it. So here my vertex is negative 7, 3. That's going to be my first point that I plot. And then from there, I'm going to use the 1, 3, 5 pattern. So I'm going to look at my a value. Here my a is an imaginary 1 and it's positive. So that means I'm going to go up 1 times 1 or 1 units. So I'm going to go up 1, right 1. On the left, I do the same thing, up 1, left 1 from my vertex. Next, I'm going to go up 3 times 1 or 3 units. So from here, I'm going to go back to my points that I just did, and I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, right 1. Same thing on the other side, up 1, 2, 3, left 1. Next, I'm going to go up 5 times 1 or 5 units. This is what I mean by the 1, 3, 5 pattern. First, you do your a times 1, then a times 3, then a times 5. So from here, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to fit there, so I'm just going to estimate it. And that's going to help me to sketch my graph. In this next problem, I don't have a k, so I'm going to write an imaginary plus 0 at the end. So now I know my hk. Remember, change it, keep it. So my vertex is going to be at 1, 0. And here my a is negative 3, which means we're going to start by going down 1 times 3 or 3 units. Next, we're going to go down. I'm doing down this time because it's negative 3 times 3 or 9 units. That won't fit, so I'm just going to sketch that it will be somewhere a lot lower. So I'm just estimating it so I can do my graph. But basically, the 1, 3, 5 pattern, you're doing 1 times your a, 3 times your a, 5 times your a. If your a is positive, that just means you're going to go up. If it's negative, that just means you're going to go down. Here in my next one, I'm going to identify my vertex. Remember, change it, keep it. So my vertex is going to be at negative 2. Positive 3. Here my a is a positive 2. Positive just means we're going up. And then I'm going to use my 1, 3, 5 method. So 1 times 2 would be 2. Next would be 3 times 2, which is 6. Next would be 5 times 2, which is 10. And we're only going to do what fits there. So again, I'm using 1, 3, 5 with my a. Here we're going up because it's positive, and then the a had the number 2 in it. So I'm going to start at my vertex, and I'm going to start by going up 2 units and to the side 1. Next, I'm going to go up 6 units and to the side 1. And that's all that fits. So I'm not going to do the up 10 because I don't have to for this one. So you identify your vertex. Remember, hk, change it, keep it. Then you identify your a. If it's positive, you go up. If it's negative, you're going to go down. And use the 1, 3 method. 135 method. So 1 times A, 3 times A, 5 times A. That will tell you how much to go up or down each time.